We should have outtakes.
Oh, I know. We'd have great outtakes.
I know. We are going to have another fiery treat from Linda's Fiery Treat. The Hellboy. It is a pretty gnarly looking pepper. It's roughly around 1.2 million Scoville unit.
I'm scared of this one.
I want to cut this one open. There are quite a few seeds inside of it.
That smell, it kind of reminds me of like a Reaper smell, and then sort of like a chocolate smell too. Chocolate Reaper, I guess, is what it reminds me of. But
well, cheers.
Cheers for real. Oh, I really don't like the taste of this one. Very bitter.
Very light floral notes at the beginning. And it kind of lasted through the whole chew. It wasn't strong.
The best thing about this pepper, in my opinion, is the heat. Yeah, because the taste was really not good. It's extremely hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to really get on my tongue. It's like built up a bit already. The taste, luckily, right now the taste is gone. It didn't like hang around too long, but there was literally nothing about that pepper that I thought was a redeeming flavor quality.
Well, mine wasn't strong flavored in any way. It was just very light and floral through the whole chewing experience. Like it wasn't even that bitter to me. Like I didn't really get that much bitterness in mine, but I noticed yours inside was a little greener than mine.
Yeah, maybe.
They looked a little different on the inside. Mine had more of like a spongy look at the placenta, and yours had a little greenish tint to it.
The texture of the pepper, mine was the softer one of the two, but the texture was very unpleasant. It was like a very soft texture.
Mine was too, so I didn't really care for the texture.
Yeah, not into it. I guess if you were going to use this to cook with something, though,
yeah, it would be fine.
You could probably mask up the bitterness with a lot of different flavors. Like if you really want to add some good heat and not have any additional flavor in it, you know, something maybe with some sweetness to offset that bitter. Yeah. That would probably be really good, but yeah, not really into it.
It does. I think the heat's still climbing a little bit.
Yeah, it's not.
It's all on my tongue. I mean, maybe a little bit on the roof of my mouth, but mostly it's on my tongue.
Yeah, nothing in my throat, and it's climbed, but I don't.
Nothing too crazy.
No.
I mean,
what is a 1.6 million?
It said 1.2.
I'm very curious what we would have thought of this pepper if we had had it earlier on, because we did have them, and actually I used these peppers in a butter, which I'm hoping to use in a video at some point to do another recipe video.
Yeah.
But we didn't actually eat it, and if we had had these back then, I'm curious what we would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, it is very hot, and if you weren't a pepper person, this probably would hurt you pretty good. I mean, it's heated up my tongue pretty good. It's got me sweating. I mean, but I don't think it's getting any hotter. No. I think the heat's already, I mean, it's already peaked and probably already on its way down. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a very intense heat. When I first bit into it, it was instantly hot. A lot of times I don't really get the heat until after I get done chewing, but this time, as soon as I bit into it, it was hot. But it didn't spike like crazy, and it just kind of went up and went down. It was really like, the heat quality of it was pretty boring, even though it did have quite a bit of heat, if that makes sense.
It's real boring heat.
Yeah, I mean, it was... I don't know how else to describe it.
I thought that these were going to be monsters. I even said when Brian pulled these out of the box, I was like, oh, these are supposed to be screamers. I'm really, really surprised at how well we're handling this.
Yeah, I mean, it's hot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not hot at all, but I mean, we're almost 4 minutes in, and it's pretty much already gone.
Yeah, mine's down way significantly.
That's what I meant by a boring heat. It wasn't like a spike. It just sat there and had you on the edge of your seat. I mean, kind of gradually went up and then gradually went down. And
Wasn't the thrill ride that we've had before.
Yeah, I mean, some peppers just send you for that ride, and it's like you hop on and just go.
But yeah, do not eat this pepper if you don't really, really want some strong heat, because 1.2, I would say that that's probably a fair
I would
heat
say
assessment. I mean, it's hot, so don't go around eating Hellboys if, like, you know, you just don't have any reason to. But yeah,
I mean, we didn't really have a reason to.
no, I mean, well, it is Wednesday.
It's true. Did just get out of work.
Yeah,
so.
we just get out of work. Got to burn the day away. So.
Yeah, that's it. Well, we'll post a link to Linda's Fiery Treats in the description. Until next time, have a great night.
Bye.